Oh my God. Another team that was in the news this week, the Los Angeles Clippers. The Athletic reported on that Kawhi Leonard and Paul George were getting preferential treatment.
No duh.
They had personal security and
like
guards. Kawhi Leonard was able to live in San Diego, and he was late to practice with no consequences, making a team playing leave late, and they controlled the practice schedule, and that rubbed a few players the wrong way.
I thought that part was the funniest part. We practiced today at 4. Why, coach? Because we said so whole time. Because Kawhi said so.
Right. And they rub the players the wrong way, like Lou Will, Montrezl Harrell. Team players that are off the roster, I think, rubbed them the wrong way. And
Who's still there?
And Paul George, he was on the All the Smoke podcast saying threw Doc Rivers under the bus.
That was funny because then somebody posted the stats and they said
Bruh said, and he tried to have him play that Ray Allen role. I could do it, but you didn't, man.
Then they put up. He was like, I like more pick and roll. Somebody was like, Paul George on pick and rolls. They posted the stats and they were not good.
He making excuses because the weakest.
I just think I don't throw nobody under the bus. You just got to take charge and be like, I didn't play my best. I'll be back.
But the weakest that he looked was when he. So there's a video of him talking to Dennis and he's like, "Oh, y'all got Joakim?" And he's like, "Yeah, we got Joakim." Like, yeah, we loaded. And then there's another video of him being like, "We never felt like this was a championship year." After everything that was going on with the Lakers. And he, for all intents and purposes, bro, Paul George balled out in some of them Laker matchups. Respect.
Yep.
But, I mean, Ty Lue is going to let them two guys go and hoop. And I respect that. I like to see that. But it's going to come down to can they make the shots. And Ty Lue, I also think Ty Lue's not going to make that decision that Lou Will doesn't need to be in the game just because he can't. Like, you make adjustments around that. You don't take your best closer and your offensive talent off the floor. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's not like the things Paul George, huh?
I say, yeah.
It's not like the things that Paul George are saying are wrong. It's just the notion that he's saying them. Like, he's blaming Doc.
Yeah, like for the
at the end of the day, like, you're hooping, man. Doc could tell you everything in the world, but you got to make the shots, and he didn't make the shots. So, like, take one on the L, take an L, be like, the shots didn't fall, and come back next time. But he over here throwing guys under the bus, and there's no telling how true that report is off them making rules and stuff. But, like, what superstar doesn't get superstar treatment? Like,
why did that at Toronto?
Right. But I promise you, Kawhi, if Kawhi would have stayed there, his legacy could have been like, I think they would have had a chance to win last year. Maybe with the bubble and everything, if he would have went there with them guys, he would have took so much pressure off Siakam. Siakam never would have performed that bad. Lowry would have still been a bucket. Van Vliet a bucket. Ibaka went to go play there with them now. So, what it do, baby? They the homies. So he could have stayed there, but with Ibaka this year, and I know they traded Landry Shamet and stuff. We got him in Brooklyn now, so we got another shooter in Brooklyn. Yeah. But hey, bro, it's gonna be a fun year.
What are your expectations for the Clippers after acquiring Nicholas Batum, re-signing Marcus Morris, getting Serge Ibaka? Are they finals bound?
No.
I feel this team is worse than the team they had last year.
Yes.
So what are the Clippers' expectations to make it to the conference finals? It shouldn't be finals, right? It should be conference finals.
I think their expectations should be to be a top 4 seed and see what the matchups are, because
it's a lot of. I don't think they're better than the Mavericks now.
I think they could be the 5th seed, and if they have to see the Nuggets in the first round at number 4, come on, bro. The West is loaded this year. I like Phoenix over them.
Ooh, I don't know about that. I got to see it first.
Phoenix to me is the Heat of the West this year. They're going to take your heart out, man. They're going to come, and them boys ain't got no heart.
That's what Ty Lue there for.
Who Ty? Step.
What about you, Cut? You think Clippers' expectations should be entering this season?
Make the playoffs.
I think that shouldn't be even expressed. They should already.
They should aspire to try to be as good enough to make the conference finals. I don't think they are good enough to make the conference finals though.
I feel it. We got. Give me your early prediction. We're gonna do the predictions later, like in the coming weeks. But we got Western Conference today.
Early prediction. I had the Lakers playing. I honestly had the Lakers playing the Nuggets again.
Run it back. That's what Cut said. You agree, Demar?
I do not. I have Lakers versus Blazers.
I like to see it. I don't think. I mean, they added Robert Covington. But
I think this is a Dame MVP candidate year. I think this is the last go, really, for me with CJ McCollum. Like, you show it this year. Like, there is no bowing down in the moments. Covington is a great pickup for them. You get a full season of Nurkic back.
Exactly.
And Melo off the bench. They got, hey, bro, I like the Blazers.
Melo not coming off the bench.
He's coming off the bench.
Yeah,
Terry Stotts said so.
Oh, you already said it?
Yeah, he's like, Melo probably coming off the bench again. And Melo
Melo come off the bench last year.
He did. But in the bubble, he started starting.
Yeah, okay.
Been starting.
Mm-mm.
Well, we're just gonna look it up. We're nothing to go back and forth about. The Blazers are loaded though. They still got Gary Trent Jr. They acquired Enes Kanter from the Celtics. I think they're trying to push all their chips in to go win that chip or make even. Because what Dame said, I ain't playing on the Olympics. I win a championship.
They ain't winning no championship.
Yeah, somebody says so. Dame has confirmed he'll be participating in the Olympics.
Right.
But nah, if they go to the Western Conference Finals and go 7 games, he's not gonna play in the Olympics.
Carmelo started all 58 games last year.
Shout out Melo.
Cap. What's the site? What's your source?
Basketball-reference.com.
Mm.
The site everybody uses for everything. They had every basketball stat ever.
That's credible.
I don't know.
In Houston, he started 2 out of 10.
All right.
He started 78 out of 78. This man has never came off the bench.
I thought when he first joined the Blazers, he came off the bench that game.
I thought that too. That's what I was saying.
He started because somebody was hurt.
I'm looking it up now.
No, he ain't gonna make it.
He averaged 15 points last year. 15.4. Didn't know that.
Well, we'll see as the NBA approaches.
I could see them starting him and Covington and CJ and Dame and then Nurkic at the 5.
All ass lineup.
Melo been running the 4 the last 3 seasons.
Come here. No,
He gets a lot of mismatches though. If you pick and roll and pick and pop with him and stuff.
I think Blazers will be a top 4 seed. I can see that.
I hope so. I think Nurkic not being there did cause them to fall to that 8th seed spot.
And Zach Collins got hurt.
Yeah, and they got Gary Trent off the bench. They got Rodney Hood off the bench. They got
Enes Kanter off the bench. They got offensive explosion.
They'll be fine. They're definitely making the playoffs. People had them not making it. I don't know why.
Right.